Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 6, where last time we finally finished our little side quest of wrapping up, tying up some loose ends, dealing with some of those monsters we left behind. And I have quickly returned to the castle because I was looking at my quest list. And the quest here, specifically one of our three current main quests, the Vanatai one, doesn't make any mention of where exactly we're supposed to go, except that we're supposed to talk to Galierno. I was pretty sure that we talked to him already. And yeah, we had talked to him. It just doesn't update the quest. He just tells us to basically go to where we already know the Vanatai are. And actually, the game just spoils it outright by putting the quest marker right there. If it wasn't already clear that Tenebra was the place we're supposed to go, but yeah, okay, we're just supposed to go there, and I guess something will trigger. Fair enough. Now, I really want to go to Fort Draco. Because I feel it's long overdue, right? We've had the quest to actually go there and do something for X for what feels like forever. And it seems like it's going to be potentially a very interesting quest. I feel role-playing wise it makes the most sense to head to Fort Monastery and help those guys, right? I mean, we know that they're in a desperate situation, and they have been for a long time. And I wanted to help them out when I was first there. I was, hoping that I could do something for them, and I couldn't at the time. And I was wondering if I ever would. And, well, it turns out that, yeah, you can. So I guess it's only right that we actually head over there and, see what we can do for them. That being said, we still cannot fast travel there. No, not at all. So we're gonna have to, I guess, use the boat. I suppose? Did we leave one at Fort Ranlon? Probably. That would make no sense, I guess. Yeah, okay. I guess with the boat it's actually really not gonna take that long to get back to Fort Monastery. Can take the boat most of the way if we don't get stuck on random bits of geometry. Yeah, there's another boat. And there's gonna be yet another one. All the way up here. We need to go... yeah, pretty much exactly here. So I guess we're just gonna leave the second boat here as well. We're gonna take the tunnel that we already know exists. Gonna click the middle switch. Open this. Let's not get distracted by these cells up here that are of no concern. And we're here. I guess we'll just go ahead and talk to the commander now that we actually are supposed to be here. All the way tucked away in this corner. Hey, I've been sent by the castle to help you lift the siege, finally. You tell him about Levitt's orders. He's upset, but the fear of upsetting Avernum Spymaster is real. Upset about what? About getting help? He can give these orders, I suppose. But the castle doesn't understand. Suppose we kill the soldiers outside. That will attract the attention of the Triad. No, the Triad is dead. Yeah. The Impaler will send a real threat. The Shadow will come, and the Manburner, and then we'll be finished. They're all dead. I killed them myself. Mattis's jaw drops. He's stunned. Dead? All three of them? Dead? You mean that there might be... That explains a lot. Not long ago, many of the Slith outside left. We thought it was a trick, but this changes things. Yeah. I mean, you'd think that we would have found the time to actually mention that the Triad is dead before we... Well, whatever. You mean you might follow the castle's orders? You might. He looks you over. He consults some papers on his desk. He runs some figures in his head. Yes, we can challenge them now. We can break out. With your help, I mean. If we act quickly. Yes, I have a plan. He looks nervously at his papers. You doubt that Matos has ever actually had a proper plan before, let alone carried it out. But you don't have much of a choice. I mean, if the sliths outside, obviously I didn't even stop to have a look before coming here. If they have actually been significantly weakened to the point where we can actually fight them now, then... well, his plan might not be relevant at all if we can just take them out. But we'll see. So... well, I guess it's time to break the siege. Yes, I agree. Right now. No long planning. No chance for their sentries to see that what we are doing. At this moment, we can strike with surprise, and my estimations tell me that we can defeat them. Just say the word, and we will leave this room. We can have the soldiers ready in minutes, and then, for once, we will have the upper hand. That is your plan? Just attack them? That is the only plan. They are there. We want them not to be there, so we will attack them. Don't worry, we have not been idle. We have prepared a few tricks. Have you, though? I don't really know how much I can trust you. I mean, for what it's worth, you have somehow managed to keep most of your people, or, well, at least some of your people alive all this time. And yourself, I guess. By virtue of never leaving your fortified bunker. But, maybe I should talk to your captain outside. I'm not ready quite yet. I doubt he's gonna have anything to say, but maybe not. I would like to help you. Well, if he commands, you'll follow. That's good, but I don't suppose there are any new jobs here now? No. Can we see the army outside? Not without taking a massive detour, huh? Well, I guess we'll just give it a shot. We'll have to do it anyway. I mean, I doubt that... I don't know. I suppose something is probably gonna change, and those previously unreasonable to defeat sliths outside will be replaced by more reasonable versions. Probably. It's probably gonna happen the moment I say that we're ready. It's probably not just happened already. I don't know. Could go either way, but let's just say I'm ready. Sure. He rises unsteadily from his chair, then he locates his sword. It takes some time. He buckles it on, looks around his quarters and sighs. I hate this place. Come on, we have been preparing for this moment ever since many of our attackers slipped away. Stay close and be ready to help us. Okay. That does sound a bit more confident than he seemed at first. You weren't able to help me, were you? Can you help me? Arcane Summon. That is very reasonable. 2,400 per level. Excuse me? Yeah, I don't know if I need to get rid of money this desperately. Actually, maybe I'll get one level. There was a new skill. Oh, wait. We didn't even have that before? Did we not? I thought we had all the spells unlocked. One huge dangerous creature to fight for you. Seriously though, 2,400? Very reasonable? Are you sure? That is insane. Anyway, where's the commander? Okay, yeah, I thought he took the long way around for whatever reason. Ah, there we go. The commander reaches a vantage point above the gates. Yeah, okay. If you say so, game. He looks down at them and smiles. Then he looks around Fort Monastery for what may be the final time. I hate the place, he mutters. Yeah, we know. Then, when he sees you are close, he says, Now we will see how well the captain has maintained discipline, and how well the Sleserikai have. Because nobody expects this. He makes a signal with his hands. The soldiers by the gates stare at him, confused. He makes a signal again, and again. Then he nods. The soldiers are reluctant to commit suicide, but they are obedient. They open the gates. A moment later, chaos reigns. The commander shouts, To the gates! The Sleserikai are coming through! Meanwhile, outside the barbarians are howling madly. Some of them are charging the gates, determined to get through while they can. The commander's instincts were correct. The slith attack will be disorganized, and you might be able to kill them as they run inside. Success would be assured were the enemy not so numerous. As it is, a bloody ordeal lies ahead of you. Yeah, okay, great plan, sir. You'd think that he could have at the very least warned his soldiers, like rallied them first. But, you know, it's fine. We're here to help. Also, no one's coming yet. There they are. Okay, these are actually tough looking. I'm not sure if they're quite as bad. I don't know. I seem to remember them having more health than this. There are definitely those like 1600-ish health sliths that we've seen. Maybe those are the ones around Formello, and these have always been in this general ballpark. There's General Gashla. I mean, I don't know if it's smart to run ahead and intercept them right here, but, well, it's what I've done, so we'll see how this works out. Horde Siege Warrior is weakened and cursed. That's good. That is not good, needless to say. Okay. Good old cold damage. Line of sight shouldn't be a problem with these two openings, and these windows also technically counting as openings, right? So we should be able to... Well, we should definitely be able to stand here and slow them all. Well, yeah, pretty much. Okay, the soldiers are joining the fight, of course. I would like to keep as many of them alive as possible, but we'll see how possible that is. General Gashla. It's easy to pick out among the swarming attackers and defenders the general of the Sleserikai. He stands a full head taller. He wields a massive spear in one hand, and his face has been disfigured by a truly spectacular scar. When his remaining eye falls upon you, he stops. He looks at you intently for a moment. Then he points his spear at you and bellows a challenge to you. Somehow he knows who you are. He starts to wade forward through the battle, eager to challenge you. Does he know? Oh yeah, actually he has somehow snuck around his men and inside here. I guess that's fine by us. We're gonna have to wait for a ton of both enemies and allies to somehow end their turns though, so this is gonna be a bit of a lengthy process. Okay, you guys are... Oh, you're the priestess. Cool, okay. Yeah, these guys are reasonably tanky, I suppose, so they're not gonna die super easily. The parries, as always, are strong. I did not weaken this guy. Maybe I should have foreseen something like this. I guess I just didn't expect him to necessarily, you know, rush forward and come into melee this quickly. But he did. Okay. Yeah, just attack and get parried, I suppose. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Probably not the best thing I could have done. You can definitely spray some acid on the guy, even though he's not very susceptible. Okay. These soldiers hit pretty hard. I'd like to see that. Definitely gonna try healing them if I can. I hope they'll be affected by group healing spells. They should be, right? I think. Okay, we're gonna do the back and forth shuffle here. Let's see. Divine Restoration. That did, in fact, seem to affect the NPCs as well, even though this guy's was hardly healed at all. We definitely healed the priestess. And the soldier for 146. Was he that low before? I guess he must have been. Thanks. Hope he's going to be fine. We're going to do this again. Okay. The general turned around. Yep, this guy is kinda toast, unfortunately. Okay, you guys are helping. It's appreciated. I suppose we are kind of blocking the path. Maybe we should not be doing that. Yeah, we're dealing some damage, and you can finally, hopefully not get parried. Come on. Weaken him. Thank you. Yeah, let's have you not stand in the way. Stand right next to that enemy. That seems like a smart idea. Wow, how is this guy taking so much damage? It's absurd. I would like for him to not die, but I don't think there's any way for me to do that. Next attack. This is strictly only attacks. I mean, I knew that. I just wanted to confirm that there is no way for me to actually make this next Divine Restoration even better. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try my very best, but unless I can somehow... Well, I suppose I could do this. And there are gonna be more enemies as distractions now, but... I think this Crocolisk alone might be enough to bite this guy. Bite this guy dead. Maybe not? I think he might have a lightning debuff, though, that is just about to kill him. Okay, I see now. It's 123 damage over time that he was taking. Yeah, that's a yikes. Sorry, man. There was nothing I could do. What are you doing, you idiot? I'm talking to myself here. That was just incredibly stupid. That was very dumb. Okay, whatever. I guess you're just gonna try that again. Okay, yep. Ayali is slowed, okay. Thankfully she did not lose her turn. No. Yeah, that's something, I guess. I guess we're just gonna keep spamming that. And I mean, I suppose there is no reason not to. Also, you know, weaken that boss a little bit more. Okay, he's running off somewhere. That's unexpected. And now there is no way for us to actually come after him. Not really. Okay. He's having a duel with the captain, which I guess is fine. Maybe we can take out this guy. Yes. This guy's already somewhat weakened, so... Guess we'll work on that. Keep working on that one. That second shot was horrible. Okay. Oh, you know what? I've never actually used my arcane blow. Completely forgot we had that. Not too terrible. Okay, this guy's going down. Yeah, he's also getting a lot of use out of his area attack. Completely surrounded by his enemies. But everyone's tanking that pretty well. Wouldn't mind if I could land a killing blow on this guy, but I don't think it actually matters. I mean, we've dealt most of the damage against him, but then again, Ayali can reach him. She's not gonna kill him unless she gets a really nice multi-hit here. That was decent, but Not quite good enough. Hawk might actually finish him off, though, with an arcane blow, for what it's worth. I wouldn't mind doing that. Seems only fair if I could, you know, finish him off after dealing most of the damage to him. Sure. That was definitely enough. Okay, and he's dead. Priestess Roan casts a charm spell on whom? Doesn't look like she actually successfully charmed anyone, but nice try. Okay, oh, that's just a wolf. Never mind. That's fine. Sas is taking some damage now. Holy crap. Well, that's a sound. Okay, that's sudden. I'm not aware of any construction work outside, but apparently something's going on. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I should just pause for a moment. I have no idea how long that might last. It's also 7 p.m., so that's not really something you expect at this hour necessarily. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was random. I don't know if that's it, or we'll see. Anyway, moving on. Guess we're focusing on this Board Wall Lizard. These are pretty tough, aren't they? I mean, they hit quite hard. Did not click there. How did I click on this tile, game? There's no way. I didn't. I just didn't. Well, that's the second one of Xaz's turns that I've just completely wasted. The worst part is that maybe now some enemy is going to fill this the spot here, and things are gonna get messier than they need to be. Oh well. It's too late to fix now. That's some pretty solid damage. It's only rank 1, right? We just learned that. Who knows if there's ever going to be an actual trainer for it to get any more levels. Okay, slowly but surely most combatants are actually participating in the fight now. That's nice. Well, I guess you can finish off the stupid lizard. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try and be really careful to actually hit the guy I'm trying to hit. And still not kill him. My god. 105. You know what? Hit points are looking kind of okay right now, I hope. Oh, wow, really? Okay, I mean, I suppose that's fine. I was really expecting to kill that guy, though. That should hit him, right? Yes, good. That's... A pretty bold move by this priestess here. Thankfully she's rather... I think it's a she? Yes, priestess, okay. Priestess, yes. She's rather tanky, so she should be fine, probably, but... I would really like to prevent any more soldiers from dying. Especially the named units, of course. But for now, she seems to be doing fine. And we can definitely, I mean, I say definitely, I'm not sure if we can. But, snipe this guy? Nope. No such luck. So once again, Hawk is gonna have to land the finishing blow here. There you go. Slowly but surely, we're dealing with this horde, this sub-horde of sliths. But yeah, it's definitely a slow process. Okay, Xaz needs some attention. Yeah, not by the enemies. That's not what I meant. This guy is also not looking so hot, but yeah. Hopefully a divine restoration. Stop it! Holy crap, that's way too close. No debuffs on him though, so he's fine for the time being. But yikes. Oh, he could be riposted. Surely not though. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, everyone should be in range and field of vision. Come on. Yeah. At least this guy is gonna be dead. So it's one source of damage gone. It should help Xaz a little bit, you know, should help with Xaz's continued survival. That guy is tanking it like a champ, though. I love how that captain is actually using his spear attack through the window. That's interesting. We can't do that with our spears, but that's fine, I guess. Right? I mean, if I... No, actually there is a path. If I try to yeah, click to attack one of these guys, Ayali's just gonna run through here. But actually... I mean, I guess we want to do that eventually. Ultimately. 2, 3... I mean, I would like to deal with these stupid casters and spear flingers, but... Okay. Interesting. I mean, the drilling or sawing or whatever that is seems to have moved down the street. Interesting. No idea what they're doing. Maybe some sort of maintenance on the streetlights or something? Where they move from one to the next? And they just happen to start right underneath my window? I don't know. It's definitely way less jarring now than it was first time around. Anyway, well, yeah, you're just gonna keep doing what you've been doing. Buffs are still looking fine. What, is that yet another melee fighter who just came running from the off screen? It's a proper army, all right. Not sure what I was expecting. Okay, well, I guess you just continue trying to kill that guy who's already getting pretty low. And, I mean, I suppose I'll have you continue casting Divine Restoration. You're somehow keeping this guy alive now. Don't know how the other guy earlier didn't survive. I think... Oh yeah, actually no, I remember. He had the lightning debuff from the boss. That just hit him really hard because it's somehow based on his max health. So, that was rough. Okay, again, haste is still up. I could recast Cloak of Blades. That might actually be worth it. Because this fight is going to last a while. Yeah. No haste proc, unfortunately. But I don't think I would have finished anyone off here, even though some of these soldiers look pretty low on health. But it's still, you know, a few hundred because they start with so much. Nice try, Ghost. You're helping. Okay, well, you're gonna finish up this guy. Alright. And I don't know that we debuffed this guy ever. So there we go. And yeah, you're just gonna keep doing this. And can you finish off this guy? Yes. There we go. 14 action points. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that's a guaranteed 2 casts of Arcane Blow. Don't mind if I do. And we can actually even do this. A well-aimed Arcane Blow. Somehow missing that guy. So much for well-aimed. Not on my part. Okay, the soldiers of the fort are now completely on the offensive. If they weren't before. Well, you have to deal with this guy here. Which I guess is okay. You can go ahead and finish off this lizard. Everyone's looking kind of okay health-wise here. Nice. Can you kill him off? Yeah, nice one. Alright. I don't know that I needed to move him forward either, but I guess it doesn't hurt. I'm gonna slow everyone down for good measure, and maybe start dealing with these spellcasters. How tough are they? Yeah, 1,000 health. Now, you know what? Let's... Oh, I keep thinking I should hit that guy. Judging by the targeting circle, it looked like he should have been affected, but nope. Can you even reach him from there? I'm not sure that you can. But you can reach this mage here. Yeah. Frozen solid. Well, that sucks. At least you landed a decent hit before that happened. Okay, so don't fight those in melee, I guess. Now I know. That's a bit unfortunate, to say the least, but... Also, I kind of doubt that magic is going to do much better. Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, in fact, they're hardly resisting. I guess cold damage is good against any slith. Good to know. Well, since apparently we can't really rely on melee attacks against those, so I suppose what we want to do is blast them with magic anyway. Yeah, that's definitely working. Not nearly as good. I guess that's not nearly as good, not nearly as well. Should not come as too much of a surprise. It's not cold damage after all. Okay. This guy is tanking really well. Exhaust is, I mean, he's obviously not going to be able to do anything, but he's not in immediate danger, it looks like, so we'll just continue dealing damage the best we can. $57, is that better? I have no idea. It's cheaper. So Castle parry god, completely surrounded by enemies. Wow, not even the captain. Oh, that's... Again, just a summon, it's fine. Doesn't matter if it dies. There we go. Finally, that guy goes down. Maybe I should... maybe I should use one more restoration here. Just for good measure. No one needs a refresh on haste. I find that hard to believe. It feels like it's been... I don't know, it's long overdue for it to run out, but I guess not. Yep, soldier is frozen solid. There you go. I guess he wasn't looking when the same happened to Xas, and now unfortunately that guy's running away. And of course the spear flingers have run away. Hey, you is unaffected. You is unaffected. Yes, you were unaffected by the freezing code. Great. I mean, it was a gamble, but you know, I figured if I can land one solid blow on this one, and I can't really reach anyone else, so yeah, might as well risk it. And it was worth it, I guess. They're down to 126. Come on. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, the flingers are gonna be annoying. If the NPCs start running at them... And they will. Yeah, I mean, this guy's about to. We'll see. Wrong button. Well aimed. MG. 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 Come on. There you go. I knew he had to be in range. Oh, you're attacking the mage. And you might not even have been frozen. Oh, okay. Unexpected. I did absolutely not expect this guy here to come after a hawk, apparently. I mean, that works for me. Okay, you can move again. Well then, maybe focus on this dude here and make sure that he does not go anywhere. Nice hit. Can't quite reach. Now you can. Okay. I mean, if it worked once, it might work again. Okay, now he's frozen, right? Is he? Something died just now. They might have just killed the cornered guy. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, that other mage is just running away. Who knows where? I think they got it. They got this. MG. Oh, he's back. Okay. Ran into melee before attacking again. And another soldier died. I just last turn I was wondering, I saw his health and thought, should I maybe have healed him? Yeah. Sorry, man. But, you know, running after that mage by yourself was pretty reckless. You should have known better. Surely we can reach you with one of these. 69 damage. Eh. Oh. Okay. Thanks for giving us a chance to corner you, even though we might as well just freeze ourselves here. Well, we did not freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. No, that's not going to be good enough. Oh, actually, this works. Yeah. And you didn't freeze. Oh, it's a lightning debuff, though. Okay, I see. This one does not have the freezing effect, I suppose. Instead, it, yeah, it has a lightning retaliation. That is okay with me. Oh. Is there still fighting going on? I thought we dealt with all the enemies inside, and this is actually the last one standing. Oh, and they died. Just like that. Huh? Huh? What is going on? Why did we get drawn into combat immediately? Ah, you look around, hunting for another warrior of the Horde to fight. That was weird. I didn't do anything. I took damage over time, but that does not normally just force you into combat, so yeah, I don't know. The ground is slick with blood. You have to struggle to keep your balance. There are no enemies in sight. You search the smoke, sure that a foe must be lurking out there. But there are no enemies left. The siege has been lifted. Fort Monastery is free, and it only cost 2 more soldiers their lives. Which, honestly, you know, for lifting a siege like this that has lasted for months, is probably a relatively small price to pay. Easy for me to say. None of us died, but, you know. Again, they didn't... At least one of those guys. The first one was, you know, just standing his ground. I can't really fault him for that. The second guy... yeah, he has only himself to blame, really. Anyway, Fort Monastery is free. A weak chi arises from the ramparts of Fort Monastery. It has been a long, painful siege, and they have suffered agonizing losses, but at last they are free. Right. Okay, everyone's returning. Inside. Which is probably for the better, even if, for now, no more enemies are visible. I guess we would not have been able to loot any of this, so we're obviously gonna, you know, get our priorities straight and start with that. Madness, sure. I'm just not gonna pick up more food at this point. There's no point. Armor elixir, whatever. We're just gonna sell that, I guess. Energy potion. Do we have more of those? I suppose we do. Yep, more meat if we needed it. Nothing in there, interestingly. Okay. That's fine. I guess the general would have dropped something? Oh, he died in there, didn't he? Maybe right there? I don't know. Can't see anything on the ground. Dragon skin cap? Maybe he dropped that? Rod of Succor? It was probably this, but yeah, thanks. Just gonna go ahead and sell that. Okay. Hello? I'd like to help you. Now that the siege is lifted, we can do much good here. Look on the job board. We have a list of ways you can help us. Really? Okay, we're gonna have a look at that in a moment for sure. Now, can you help me now that I helped you? Of course, I can no longer make potions. No supplies, nothing to spare. I can't train. Well, I mean, I have ingredients, but oh well. Yeah, so this did not get any cheaper. I guess there are price categories beneath very reasonable, right? There is extremely cheap, So it could technically have become cheaper, but, well, it didn't. Commander, you're back on your post. That didn't take you long, obviously. Now that the siege has ended, do you have any supplies to spare? Not my highest priority, but... Not really. We still need to save... Actually, we do have something. There are some old, disused quarters downstairs. Nobody has stayed down there since the time of Shades. I will have the door unlocked. Feel free to take anything you find. Yeah, thanks. We've already been there, I'm pretty sure. And some of those rooms contain monsters, if I remember correctly. Anything else I can do for you? Harass the Sasarikai. Kill them wherever you can. Also, we have a job board. You can consult that. We have put a few tasks upon it, in the hope that bounty hunters will find their way here. Right. Unless you're just referring to whatever jobs were there when I first came here. What's the current situation? He laughs. For once, he doesn't sound bitter. We will be on the offensive now. The Horde must keep most of its soldiers near the Eastern Gallery. We are free to harass their caravans and waylay their patrols. Yes, it is a great risk, but none of my soldiers are willing to leave now. Not when we are hurting them. You aren't fleeing? Not yet. I have scouts looking for tunnels and passages we can use to slip south. When the attention of the Horde turns to us again, we will have an escape route. But until then, we will do some good. He seems actually enthusiastic and engaged, perhaps for the first time in his life. What is the risk? That the Horde will return and besiege us once again before we can prepare an escape route for ourselves. But don't worry. I may die here, but at least some of my soldiers will be rewarded with escape. Okay. Those prospects are better than they used to be, so I guess I'll take it. Do you have anything to say? What will you do now that the siege is lifted? That's not what I asked. I think she just healed us, though, which is fine. What will you do now that the siege is lifted? There you go. It has been decided that we will head back to Avernum in time. I keep the troops alive and well until we can return to the safety of Avernum, and then, as soon as I can, I will rejoin the fight. Right. Can you teach me? Yes. Very reasonable prices, but yeah, again, none of these things. I guess I already trained in the one thing that I was really interested in. Return life is just not worth ever increasing, as I have argued back then, I'm pretty sure. Divine Retribution... I mean, I guess I'll get an extra level of it, just because I needed to get rid of some money, I suppose. Okay, never mind, there is a lot here. Bounty Cave Giants. The gaze of holy retribution does not fall only on the Slith Horde, it also sees the nest of giants hiding to the south. We must have dealt with that before. I, Priestess Roan, will give a generous bounty taken from the corpse of a powerful Sasarikai to whoever can enter the fortress of the giants and bring down 16 of them. I mean, I'm sure we must have... We were there, right? And we must have killed that many of them. I guess we'll see if that retroactively counts, or if they have reappeared and we need to go there again. Not sure how that kind of quest would work. You know, in a situation like this. The Scuttler Hive. Now that the siege is lifted, we must carry out some of the other tasks entrusted to us. There is a nest of scuttlers to the southwest. If not removed once regained, this land will be useless to Avernum. Commander Matos will pay a generous cash bounty to whoever can locate their nest and destroy the creatures. There might be quite a few of them. Again, pretty sure we've been there. Scout the gateway. Captain Katessa requires information in order to properly select raid targets. There's a gateway to the southwest of Fort Monastery. It guards the road to the ruins of New Hurston. A modest reward will be paid to the scout who can travel to the gate and determine who exactly is there and in what quantities. Oh, okay, that's... I guess they're talking about the gate that is being held by the followers of the dragon. Does that make sense? I mean, that would be... Yeah, that's actually right here, isn't it? Wait, is it? No. Yes. Yes. Right, there's a scuttle area. I mean, obviously we've been there. Yes. And this is, even though the map doesn't indicate it, this passage here is blocked off by this gate that they're talking about. Right. Okay, well, we should be able to... Well, we probably need to go to the gate again to trigger, you know, completion for that quest. Although, oh, never mind. You report what you learned of the gateway. I really did not expect that kind of thing to retroactively be completed, but okay. No Sliths, eh? Just dragon worshippers? Then we can focus elsewhere. She gives you a potion and a scroll. for saving us some effort. Okay. Speed burst scroll, invulnerable potion. Meh. Thanks, I guess. What's your purpose? Right. Killed a lot of the enemy. Miscreants. Why you're still here? Because this is not our time to flee. It is our time to fight. Some wanted to flee, to return to Avernum. I let them know that this was not truly what they wanted. This was not truly what they wanted. I mean, honestly, after all this time? No. Okay. You do you, I suppose. You didn't have a quest for us. You did, though. Priestess Roan is pleased to hear of your success against the giants. She rewards you with a pair of greaves. They are dirty and worn, but exceptionally well made. Acid-etched legs. Okay, also congrats, Hawk. Six armor, 7 stun resist. That doesn't seem like a lot of stun resistance. Oh, never mind. I guess they never have that much. Plus 1 anatomy, 5% acid resistance. Yeah, thanks but no thanks. Not exactly amazing. You report your success against the Scuttlers. Seems foolish to spend time on this, but we can't allow those creatures to spread. They are a true menace. You are given a large bunch of gold coins. 1,500. Okay, well, that's nice. And that's, I guess, it for the for this job board. Forever. Hey. Why are you still here, actually? What are you doing here? I ask myself that question all the time. I came back down to Avernum to get rich, sell supplies and food to the desperate underworlders, then I got too greedy and now I'm stuck. I mean, you're technically no longer... Yeah, now that the siege is lifted, can you get to safety? No! Can you believe it? The stubborn, foolish... Well, I'd better watch my words. No, I need to go back with soldiers to protect me, and they won't leave. They all want to be heroes until the slits trap them again. Pfft. He takes another sip from his flask and mutters darkly to himself. I mean, you could come with us. I don't know if we offered you before, but... Oh well. Anyway, let me sell you something. Like all of this stuff. Freshly looted from the former siege army. There you go. And just like that, we're already back. Yeah, I mean, with the 1,500 we just got in cash, we're almost back up to 2,500. Not bad. 25,000 actually, of course. Let's see here. 5 points. Lethal blow. I mean, yeah, we're still working on that. And you have 5 points. And I guess... I think I started increasing some protective skills, didn't I? Or... Reduces chance of being hit. Reduces all sources of damage. By how much? By a little bit. I mean, this is super cheap, so... I guess. Sure. You are going to give one of these to Ayali. There, have a nice big sip of that. And with that, lethal blow 9. Some of that is from equipment, of course, so we're technically not quite done maxing that out if we really want to. But that's okay. Well, I mean, this took a moment. The fight itself definitely took a moment. And we did some additional things afterwards, of course. Did we fully explore everything? Yeah, I guess it was really only the area, you know, immediately outside the gate that we weren't able to fully explore before. Yeah, so we're done here. That's the first of our 3 main quests done. Probably the least complex and least involved of the 3, though. I mean, we don't know exactly what to expect in the Tenebra place, and I don't know how big of a deal Fort Draco is actually going to be. But I guess we're going to be heading there next, probably, to finally get that out of the way. and, you know, consequently unlock Axe's help with the Hawkeye, which has been, you know, waiting for us for a long time. So, yeah, we're gonna get started on that next time. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.